Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I am your watch guy today, and in a little bit of a different setting. I've got a little bit of a special video for you today, but to do it I've got to drive to Manchester, so hence why we're in the car. So I'm going to drive to Manchester, and then you're going to see what I've got in store for you. So I've arrived. I'm in Ashton-under-Lyne, maybe. I've got to give it to you Manx. Like, I don't know how you navigate up here. You know, it's mad. The roads make no sense. The drivers are idiots. How'd you survive? It's weird, dead weird. But anyway, let's get out of the car and I'll show you where we're going. Have you seen a quainter looking town? Mad this. But cheers. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I'm your watch guy today, and as you can see, I am not in the usual setting. Now, I've come to visit an old friend of mine who runs a store in Manchester, or Mossley to be precise. Actually a really nice little, quaint little town. I didn't expect it to be like this. But he has been very generous and allowed me to review something a little bit special today. So, before we get into that, it's not my watch. I couldn't afford something like this. But I thought it'd be a nice little spin on the channel to do something up-end, something high class, and you know, something that we don't get to see all the time. I will be back to my usual budget content soon, but for this week, we've got something special. Now, I do need to say thank you to Mossley Emporium. It is run by my friend Pete, and he is an absolutely brilliant guy. They trade watches and jewellery, or they buy and sell watches and jewellery. If you're looking to buy or sell any watches, if you're looking to get some nice jewellery coming up to the Christmas period, definitely check them out. I've linked their Facebook page in the description. Go and follow that, because they post some absolutely beautiful pieces, and well, they're accessible unlike an AD. So yeah, without further ado guys, I'm going to turn this camera around and I'm going to show you what we've got in this box, because it's going to blow you away. It blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. So this is what we are dealing with. Yeah, this is going to be special. I'm going to tell you that much. So before I get into this, let's do a little bit of a story time. When I've already told this story on the channel before, but it was when I first started. When I visited Nice with my girlfriend years and years ago now, back when I was younger, I walked past a Rolex AD that had a Yacht-Master 40 in the window, the gold variant with the matte black bezel, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And I said to her, one day I'll have one of them. One day I'll be able to afford one of them. And that's been my one day for years now. But today I'm getting to review something not exactly the same, but quite similar. So let's open this up. This is a Rolex YachtMaster. The reference number is 126622. It is the 2021 40mm Rhodium piece. Let me take it out of this box. Now, Pete does have this for sale in his store in Mossley. You can find them online also. He has this for sale as well as a couple of other really lovely pieces. So yeah, this is the 40mm Rhodium. Absolutely gorgeous watch. And it just, the feel of it, the feel is absolutely outstanding. It's just, you can feel the quality. Now, the usual market price on one of these at the moment, I believe, is between 11 and 13k. This is 2021, it is a full set, and it is 13k. Look at the finishing on that band. Like that's the quality really. Absolutely gorgeous finishing there. So I believe this is packed with the 3235 caliber. I think that's right. I may have got that wrong, but if I have, I'll correct it just down here. The casing is absolutely gorgeous. The bevels, bulges, just the shape is absolutely fantastic. The casing is a fully polished case throughout, as you can see. The accents really do come from the bracelet and the bezel itself. We have a clean edge crown over to the side, and it feels so smooth, and you'd expect it to for this type of price, to be fair, but you just pop this out. As you can see here, we do have a gasket there that is ideal for water resistance. Let me just set this to a film friendly time. As I say, that the movement on that crown is absolutely, it's pleasurable really, to be honest. We have the Rolex crown emblazoned on the crown itself. The crown on the crown, yep. I love the way that the shape of this casing really does come together. It's a very thin, very elegant type of case shape as it comes down towards the lugs here. As we open up the back, you can see there that is the usual Rolex case back. Very hard to open those without the right correct tool. Now, one really interesting thing about this here watch, the Yacht-Masters, in fact, is they have a bi-directional bezel, which is better for timing, I believe. I believe that's how they sell them. But let's have a look at this bezel. It's what really does accent the watch the best. I think the polishing on the numerals and the matte blasted finish on the rest of it is really what sets these watches apart from others. I just think it looks the part, and the way that it catches the light is absolutely fantastic. We have a Rolex style bezel, obviously. On this one, it's very easy to grip. The action on this really does feel quite nice, actually. Let me just, as you can see, bi-directional. One thing that I really need to get across to you from handling this watch is the feel of it. It's so soft. Just how it feels in hand. It's good weight to it. Obviously feels like quality, like that's what you'd obviously expect from this type of watch. But it just looks like absolute quality too. I don't know if I'd pay 13,000 for one, but I'm quite glad that I've been able to handle one, to be honest. I mean, it's put together so well. The finishing is so crisp and so well done. Yeah, you would expect that when you're paying this type of money, but it's still nice to see. Obviously a sapphire crystal on this one, and we do have a Cyclops. Now, this Cyclops is obviously well aligned and is the right type of magnification for that date window. That's not something that you often see on other watches, and especially on this channel, because obviously you would see a lot of Chinese watches on here and they don't align them the way that they really should do. As we move past the exterior of this watch, we move into the dial and the chapter ring, and this is where a lot of the magic happens. The slate dial really does catch the light very well. As you can see, it has a sunburst effect to it, which is so nice, so nice in the light. As soon as I was walking into the store today, I saw this in the window and it just gleamed at me, and yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. As you can see on the chapter ring here, we do have the Rolex inscribed on there. We have Rolex with the serial down at the bottom, I believe that'll be. Down at the bottom there, you can see the serial number, which is nice to see. It's a nice way to place the serial number onto the watch without affecting the actual look of it. Now, the dial has applied indices throughout. We do have the Swiss made and Rolex crown in the center down at the 6 o'clock. The Rolex logo and the Oyster Perpetual date is printed towards the 12 o'clock. Look how that catches light. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the minute track is also printed to this dial. One thing that's very lovely is the splash of colour and the accent towards the grey dial or the slate dial that this colour gives. We have obviously the baby blue second hand taken away here. Sweep is absolutely immaculate. But we also have the Yacht-Master printed in blue, followed by superlative chronometer, officially certified. Now, I think that colour is really what sets this watch apart from a lot of others. And I really do think that the market is sleeping on the Yacht-Master at the minute. Yes, the prices are, you know, what they are. However, I think, I'm going to say something weird here, right? So bear with me. I think for a Rolex, the prices are more reasonable than what other models seem to be at, because I think you're getting a lot of watch here, and it is beautiful. It is really beautiful. It's just, yeah. I was hoping that this was really gonna make me feel like I didn't want one of these, but now I want one more. So up at the 12 o'clock, we have the triangular indice marking the 12 o'clock. We have batons at 9 and 6, and obviously the date window over here at 3 o'clock, which is a white and black date window. Very simple, effective but simple. As we move on to the handset, these are loomed, dial is loomed. However, I won't be able to get a loom shot for you today because I can't get the lights off in this window, in this room, unfortunately. As I'm not in my studio, I'm in a store. We have the Mercedes style handset on this, as you would expect. And again, we have a lollipop second hand taken away in that really lovely light blue. I say taken away, it's sweeping away. Absolutely gorgeous sweep on this. Just the finishing on this watch is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now as we move onto the bracelet, it is an oyster style bracelet, and we have brushed outer edges with a polished center. Now, as you can see, if I move it up here, you can see that the bracelet really does accent the case very well. It does taper towards the clasp, again, as you would expect, and we have screw links. Now, a lot of you will have seen this type of clasp before, but not for a Rolex on this channel. You'll have seen them on Pagani Design, and this is what they model theirs after. As you can see, the Rolex logo is welded onto the top of that there. That is so nice, so nice. It is a flick out and open up. Usual Rolex stamp on the inside there. It has a polished center and brushed outer edges to match the bracelet, and again, very nice, very nice. Now, downsides to this watch. What don't I like about it? Well, that I can't afford it is what I don't like. I mean, it's gorgeous. The case is more shapely than you would ever expect. It's more elegant in design than you would expect for this model. I love how the crown pronounces itself to the edge of the casing there. I love the matte effect on the bezel, and that tiny little splash of colour really does accent everything else so well. Yeah, it's a beautiful watch, and there's a reason why these are my one-day watches, because one day I'll be able to get one. I do believe one day. Just how amazing does that look? That's just, yeah. This is probably it is the most expensive watch that I've ever reviewed, hands down, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I mean, there's a reason Rolexes are so coveted. There's obviously the whole debate of them in the market and people using them in the market, but it's undoubted how quality these watches are. And yeah, so I do have to say thank you to Pete for letting me review this one, and Pete and the family for treating me so well all day, like treating me like a king. Absolutely brilliant people. If you have any watches that you want to trade, any that you're looking to buy, definitely check their Facebook page, come and see them. Absolutely brilliant people. Gold, jewelry, all sorts. They're just, yeah, great people. Definitely check the Facebook page that I've linked in the description, because obviously you can see what he's got in stock there, and if you have any questions, chat to him there. I'm sure he'll be very happy to help. Thank you for watching this one, guys. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully we can get a few more of these reviews in soon.